We'll be closing in 2 minutes.
I want to bring you guys over to the bar and ask you, if you had $300 to go to the local coin shop with, what would you end up picking up? Would you do constitutional? Would you do silver rounds? Or would you do gold? I'm not sure why. Every time I go there, I have a plan before I go inside. When I get inside, that plan stayed outside. So I usually end up breaking my stuff into 3 sections. This is the metals I enjoy: gold, 3/9 fine, and constitutional. When I got there, I asked him if he had any small fractional gold. He wasn't certain at first, but he went in the back and he came out with these 2 small fractions here. One's a 1/2 gram, one's a 1/4 gram. And he charged me basically $26 for one and $50 for the other. So I told him that was the kind of gold I could afford. I can't afford a full ounce, but a little piece at a time. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up getting some of that fractional. And then I had the mindset before I went in, I wanted to pick up more constitutional. I'm trying to get to a certain dollar amount in my mind. So I'm trying to work on that constitutional. But when I was there, he ended up showing me this silver round here. He wanted $37 for silver rounds. So I picked this one up from him. Coat of arms on the back. Got the Scottsdale lion on the front. And then he had this 2025 Cougaran in there. So I told him I'd take those 2 Cougarans and the 2 small chunks of gold. And I asked if he had any fractional silver. He only had this 1/10 ounce fractional piece right here. I really like the fractional stuff for some reason. So he charged me $3.70, no additional premium. So I got it, and he said he had this 1 gram Balcony, and he would just give it to me. So I told him I would just take it from him. Sounds good to me. So $300 after picking up this portion here left me with enough money to pick up $5.50 in constitutional. Ended up getting 20 of the Rosies, 2 of the Walkers, 4 of the Washington quarters, and 3 of the Benjis. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 in constitutional. So I didn't get the normal great deals that I got from him previously going. I hadn't been there in a few weeks, so prices have changed because spot price has gone up. So he told me he was going to do 27 times face for the constitutional. So if we do 27 times $1.40, that shows it was $37.80 an ounce on constitutional is what I ended up paying for it. So $300 for me broke down to 3 different things. Ended up being all this. And see if I can get this to show up a little bit up here. So yeah, this is the 1/2 gram. It's from Monarch Precious Metals. Let's slide it up under this. I got the microscope set up right over here. Let's see if we can see it any better. So yeah, you can see the MPM making the crown right there. And then you can see the 1/2 gram. It's got the 4-leaf clover on it. And then this is the other one, same manufacturer, same mint. And this is a 1/4 gram with a horseshoe on it. So $75 for those 2 little pieces of gold there. And I actually went ahead and wrote it all down on a sheet here just to show you what we're looking at. So 1/2 gram for 50, 1/4 gram for 25, 1 ounce of silver, $37 a piece. We got the fractional 1/10 ounce there for $3.70. Picked up that free piece of Valcombe silver. It's so small I can barely get it up. And then $5.90 and 90% at 27 times face was $1.48. So it came out to be $301.25, and I gave him $300. What would you guys have done? Would you have done something different? He didn't really have a whole lot more fractional gold. I'd ask about a gram, and this is what he came out with, and I didn't want to pass it up, so that's what led me into taking the gold. And when he had pulled that out in the same box, he had this little fractional silver, and that's why I said, hey, let me just get that silver out of there as well. And that ended the gold expedition. Like I said, I was really after the constitutional, but I wanted these 1 ounce rounds to help fill up my 100 ounce case we've been working on. So we're going to add a little something to it, a little something to the tubes. Tell me what you guys think. What would you have done? All constitutional, straight silver rounds, nothing because of spot price? What's your thoughts? Also, you could use this chart. If you only had $100, you could kind of break it down and see what you'd be able to buy for that $100, $200, $300, or multiply for a higher value. This just gives you guys an idea what I'm paying in my area, and I like to show that because I'm real interested what you guys are paying and what you're picking up in your area. I know different areas have different things for different prices. So yeah, tell me how it compares. Let me know. I appreciate you guys. Hope you all have a great day. Take care.
If Lil Foot...
Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.